also, like I said, whoever critique my makeup routine. So yeah, I'm gonna start by applying the e.l.f. Illuminating Face Primer. It's been helping a lot with priming my face before I put on any foundation, concealer, anything like that.
So it really gives me like a glow, which is also awesome because who doesn't want to be glowy and shiny and sparkly? Okay. So after I apply my primer,
I've applied my primer, and now I'm going to start with my eyes first. So I always start with my eyebrows, as you guys can see. I don't have any. So I definitely rely on makeup to make my eyebrows kind of pop. Alright, so I start with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Whiz. Yeah, Brow Whiz in dark brown. So what?
Yeah, so I start with this woolly side, and I just like to brush my eyebrows up and across to make sure that all of the hairs are going in the right direction, all those kinds of things. Alright, and I'm going to
start from the bottom and just kind of outline where my brow is. And I usually stop, like I do it in two parts. So I start there, and then I stop where I want the arch to be. And then I come from the back and I go down. Kind of like for my brows to not have too much of an arch and kind of just, you know, like, I don't know how to explain it, but I'll show you guys. Okay, so then I line the top part. That's what I was talking about. Like, I don't need it to have too much of an arch, but I do like it to be like very, I don't know what to call it.
I just got my eyebrows started, and I feel like the lady that did them ruined the side, so I really, like, make sure I fill in my eyebrows right because I don't have hair in the places that I used to. Start there, and then back line down. Okay, and do the same thing with the top. A little smaller than the other eyebrows, I'm just going to do a little more at the bottom. Like they say, your eyebrows are sisters, not twins, so they're not supposed to look the same. You know, they do, sometimes. Alright, perfect, one eyebrow.
Brow Powder Duo, also by Anastasia, in Ebony. And I use a brush from the Cream Shop. It's just the angled brush. Now, I am usually very cheap, but I wanted to try something different. I just got a full-time job, so I was like, let me splurge a little, because I really like my eyebrows. So I just wanted to see what all of the fuss was about. But don't get it twisted. I usually use e.l.f. in dark brown. Well, not dark brown. It's just called dark. I usually use e.l.f. So that works for me as well. And I also use another palette by Ulta called Brow Expert, and that one really works well too. So yeah, the Brow Powder Duo, I only use the darkest shade. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this shade is darker than this one, and I only use this one. So I use it to fill in my brows. I apply it to the back before I do the front. Well, not the back, but I don't start at the front. I start like towards the front, middle, or whatever. And then I fill it in towards the tail end of my brow is where it should be the thickest. Alright, starting to get on my nerves. And then in the front, I just kind of brush it up a little. so it'll look more natural. You know? Yeah, it's fine. I have a chicken pox here from when I was little, so like sometimes my eyebrow will like flow into that, but a lot of times it gets covered up with my foundation. So yeah, this is what my eyebrows end up looking like. I don't know what you guys think, but yeah, that's how I do them. Well, I'm not done, but yeah, that's what they look like when I fill them in. Now I'm going to use the NARS concealer in medium/dark 3 to, I guess, highlight kind of. I still don't really get it, this part. This is the challenging part that I'll be talking about, that I want you guys to kind of critique me on. But I start at the top, well, the front of my eye, and I just go all the way over, and then over here at the top I do the same thing. I know it's supposed to correct anything that you did wrong or something like that, but sometimes I really don't know why I do this. I just know that people say you're supposed to. So, yeah. Sometimes I feel like I should have got a lighter color, because I know that like a lot of people use it for a highlight for your eyebrow, and mine kind of looks like my skin color, but whatever. So now I'm using the Sephora 76 flat concealer brush.
And I just kind of blend it down. And then I just do it to the top. The top I usually use my finger, because I'm not blending down. And then I do the same over here. I can already see where I kind of mess up in the middle. Sometimes I just feel like I mess up with concealer more than actually helping fix my face. Or fix my eyebrows with concealer. So that's why I need some tips. And then any parts that I feel like didn't end up looking right because of the concealer, I just use the brow powder again and just fill it back in a little bit. Like right there.
My eyeshadow. Excuse me. I use a Smudge Pot from e.l.f. Like I told you guys, I use e.l.f. It's in the color Brownie Points, and I really like this as a base. And then I have a smudge eye sponge that I use to apply it. It's really creamy, so I just take it, and a little goes a long way, which is also really great. I take it and apply it to the entire part of my eye. If you guys hear any laughing in the background, it's my grandfather downstairs, because I think Judge Judy is on, and that's his favorite show. I use another e.l.f. product, the Baked Eyeshadow Trio in Brown Bonanza. And there's a light color, a medium color, and a dark color, so it's kind of perfect for when I want to do my eyes a different color. So I put the lightest color.
I wish it was a little more pigmented, I think. Like, not I think, but yeah, I do. Or maybe a different color, I don't know, whatever. It just ends up looking kind of grayish to me, and I don't know why when I do this, because I feel like it should look more like that color. But yeah, so I put it in the crease, and then I try and do a little bit here on my waterline, because that's supposed to brighten up your eyeballs. And then I use a little bit of the darkest shade and put it right over here.
And then I just do this. I'm going to use the Sephora Fine Line eyeliner, and it's waterproof. And I just use that to make a wing. I'm not that great, but I always have a wing, like every day, so.
And while eyeliner should be twins, most of the time mine are sisters as well. I started to perfect that. That's my sister. So yeah, then these two end up looking totally different. And I have to fix it. So, that's my eyes. I'm looking like almost every day. I feel like my eyeliner is a little too thick, but it's okay. I'm okay.
To what I was saying, I use the Great Lash Lots of Lashes by Maybelline, and I feel like this one is really good at defining each lash. Like, I feel like, you know how people usually comb out their eyelashes? I feel like this does it for me while also allowing me to lengthen and define each lash.
So I put that on top of each eye. Why did I say eye? On all of my lashes. And I usually put a little bit on the bottom lash as well.
These two products that I actually purchased from my sister, who is a Younique makeup distributor. They're the Younique Moodstruck 3D Fiber Lashes. So they're supposed to lengthen your lashes with the 3D tea tree leaf fibers. So I start with.
Look now. And you're only supposed to work on one eyelash. One eye only. So it goes gel, fibers, gel, and then goes to the next eye. So I'm going to apply the fibers now.
I don't know if you guys can tell, but one is obviously a lot more defined than the other.
Again.
I don't know why it took me so long on my eyes, but I'm finally done with all my eyes. Alright. Now I am going to, sorry, Black Opal True Color in the Nutmeg tone. So I just put a bit on my fingers, and then I do this. Here, on my nose, and then a little here, and here. And then I just use a makeup sponge. I had a beauty blender, but I don't know where I put it. And I just pat it on my face.
I recently just changed foundation. I was using the e.l.f. foundation in Cocoa, but I ran out, and it's out of stock on the internet. So I just decided to try another one. I got this from...
My sister keeps recording me because she's laughing that I'm making a YouTube video. I told you guys this is my first one, and she thinks it's funny. So yeah. Now my foundation is applied. Now I have this concealer. I still don't really know why or when to use it. Well, other than for a highlight. Some people use it for other stuff, but I don't know if under eye concealer is the same as a highlight. Get kind of confused there. So, yeah, I have a Black Opal All Over Flawless Concealer. I'm just going to do a highlight and contour because I saw that's what people do. Whatever. So,
Here, under my eyes, The brush, this is my first time using this. The brush is, I mean not the brush, the stick is really smooth, has a really smooth consistency. And I'm going to apply it here. 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 And here. Okay. So the
highlight part. And then for the contour part, I'm using an LA Girl Pro Concealer in Dark Cocoa. And I'm going to do, sorry, I'm gonna,
yeah, so after I do that, I just kind of blend this part into my face.
contouring blush and bronzing powder in the Turks and Caicos style. So then I just take a brush and put it here. A lip pencil in dark brown. I got this from the beauty supply store. Then I use the Colourpop, my favorite, lipstick in Chili Chill. Sorry, it dripped on me. This consistency isn't as together as all the other ones are. This is their new one. But I really do like the color. It dripped on my pants. But yeah. I feel like one tip for when you use Colourpop is to always make sure that you exfoliate your lips first. But I do love the color, and I love it. It stays on all day. Like, I'm not playing all day. So the last thing I have is this Black Opal Deluxe Finishing Powder. I don't really know why I put this one, but I'm just gonna put it on my face. I just know people put it on their face. I think it sets their makeup, but well, I'm just showing you guys what I've learned from probably some people that are gonna watch this video. I just know they do this to set their face. And then I am going to, last but not least, use my Urban Decay All-Nighter Makeup Setting Spray, which for real works. Like, I know it's $30 or however much I've bought this for. I know it's not like $10, but this will make your makeup last all day, and I'm not playing. So but yeah, this is what I would love for you guys to critique. Let me know what you guys think. You think I do too much, do too little, don't do something right? Any tips, suggestions, any help that you can give me, I'm welcome to it. So yeah, until next time, I will see you guys later.